All right. Howdy, folks. On this week's episode of Wild Concept TV, we're at Reelfoot Lake with David Blakley. How you doing, man?
Pretty good.
We're going to do it to it today?
Oh, we're going to get it done.
All right. Well, as you can see, folks, we're doing some spider rigging. Let you take over now. You know more about it than I do, buddy.
What we're doing out here, we're going over these stumps and logs and pre-spawn. We'll pick up a couple off each spot, go here and there, move over the basin here, fishing about 4.5 foot deep, and maybe we'll do pretty good.
Well, thanks for having us, man. Boy, you got a beautiful lake over here.
Appreciate it, David. Yes, sir.
Just hold the bar. Just hold the bar. Hold the bar and just pull it back on the foot. How long you been doing this?
About 16 years.
About 16 years. Wow. That's a good little while, huh?
Quite a while.
Crappie your favorite fish for the lake, or?
Yes, sir. It's probably the funnest spider rigging like this.
Yeah.
I enjoy it most.
Yep. With this many rods, they get to going crazy. It can become a Chinese fired real quick, huh?
Yeah, sometimes you got to pull a few of them up.
Yep.
To keep up with them.
Yep. How many days a year do you guide, Dave? 300?
Crappie fishing probably about 220, 230.
Well, that's a pretty good long day, long year. Hunted in with fished with any celebrities?
Football player.
Football players?
Couple country music. Oh yeah.
Right on.
Usually do.
What's the biggest crappie you boat stuck?
Biggest one I caught out here, 3 pound, 2 ounces.
3 pound, 2 ounces. That's a monster, man. My biggest so far, see, we don't call weight where we're from. I don't know why. We just measure them.
Mostly length.
Yeah.
That's what we get a lot.
My biggest one's 19 inches, and then my partner's biggest one's 21 inches so far. We catch a lot of them at night.
Yeah. We do so much fishing during the daytime. We can't.
You can't care about it at night.
We don't do much at night.
I didn't know a buffalo would eat a minnow. That crap yesterday was pretty funny.
He ain't telling me nothing. Sometimes I think they just
Do it just to be doing it.
sitting there eating moss out from around them stumps. And that jig hanging on that stump, and I think they just think it's a piece of moss.
Boy, it sure straightened out that 14-footer yesterday now. It's all that rod. It's all that rod wanted.
I've caught several of them doing it. Caught one 32 pound on 4 pound test line.
Oh, I bet that was fun.
I just chased him around for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm sure. What's the biggest catfish you guys hung out here doing this?
I've caught them up in the 70s.
Jeez.
Flathead.
Yeah. Coming up after that minute?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, what other fish are in here? I know you got bluegill. I know you got catfish. I know you got crappie. That's a done. Now you got bass and
We got largemouth bass.
walleye.
No
No walleye.
No walleye.
Muskie, pickerel, anything like that?
No.
No. See, they just let over at my lake Duck Creek over in Missouri, they just let a bunch of muskie and chain pickerel go in it. And I don't know what that's going to do to it, but I hope it don't change it much. But there's been grinnell and gar in there for years, and they ain't never hurt the crappie, so.
We got a lot of grinnell and gar.
We do a lot of bow fishing over there, and we had last one we did was with Eric and Sarah. I think we ended up with about 600 pounds on 17 fish. That ain't too bad.
Lord, no. You ain't gonna catch nothing doing this. I said, well, I can tell you what you're
We're getting ready to find out right here, Grandpa.
And the mixture is, for some reason, the hot pink jig head and that hot chartreuse body. I mean,
Right there it is, folks. Strike King Mr. Crappie.
day in, day out.
Chartreuse tube jig. It works good where we're at too. Heck, chartreuse is the go-to color just about anywhere anymore, ain't it? Chartreuse and black.
This here, just say you're in that boat right yonder, you look like you're holding a chartreuse tube.
Right.
It's got a pearl in it, and for some reason, they absolutely love it.
I see the pearl now.
And when you put it in the water, oh,
It's like candy to
Hey.
crappie.
dinner table.
Ryan, you ready to tear him up?
Yep.
All right. It's going to happen here shortly.
We'll get them here in a little bit.
You said about 10:30 is when they kicked it yesterday, wasn't it?
We had one fish yesterday at 10:30.
Coming back to the center. What a hog. What a hog. Okay, folks, that's what we came for right there. I'm gonna say 14 inches probably. Pound and a half, pound 3/4 fish. That's what we're looking for right there. Hold that just a second, Ryan. Let me get this up here where they can see it. That's what we're after right there. Beautiful crappie. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Going in the Yeti?
Over here in the flower.
All right. Long and have room all over in there.
The two that I have caught, the 3 or better, the hook was double that size, the jig. And the guy
More like a jig and pig hook.
that's gonna make me the jig, he sent me like a pack of 4 of them, or 6, just to try them with a big sickle hook.
Yeah.
They stick up like that. And I've caught them in the last 2 years on it. I mean, that's only, and anytime you see them poles when they hit, you know, a pound and a half crappie, when they hit that rod, it's gonna do about like that. Sometimes that rod, when they hit it, it bounces.
Yeah.
And you know.
Yeah.
that's
If
a
it
good
makes a
fish.
noise when they
Yeah.
hit it, you know you got a honker on there.
And you just jerk, and there's nothing there.
too. Oh. Dadgum. Hey, we're into something. 2:30. All right, folks, that's what they look like. Starting to do it here with David Blakley, Reelfoot Lake. That's what we're after. That's a beautiful fish.
Get him, get him.
Bring him right on in here. Let him up, step, let it down. Way to go, Ryan. All right. We got a pair of them now, y'all. That's what we're needing. Thanks, Mr. David. Get him up here. Oh!
Huh?
That was a log, or was that a fish?
Yeah, fish or a log. Here, take it.
Take that one. We got them all back out.
Just drop that down about a foot.
You gotta let her down a foot. Yep. They come back and smack that ass. And upside down. Coming down. Here we go. Now we're starting to do it to it. Was a little bit slow, folks, but it's starting to pick up a little bit now, finally. Next time you're in the Reelfoot Lake area and you want to go on a good trip, stop by Blue Bank Resort. Talk to either David Blakley, Billy Blakley, or any other qualified guides there. They'll take good care of you. Ain't that right, brother?
Yes, sir.
We appreciate you, man. All right, let's do it again here. That was fun. Should have had 3 right there. That's what they look like, folks. First one on a holographic, a female full of eggs. Full of eggs. Hold that second, Mr. Ryan. Thank you, sir. She's swollen big time.
Yes, yeah.
Good fish. That's what she looks like. Well, you want to tell a female is see how white this is down here? On the males, this will all be speckled black, just like this little spot right here. See the little speckles in there? All this down along the bottom of her belly will be speckled up if it's a male. Need a minute.
Pretty fish. All right, buddy. He'll eat.
You know what, folks? He's kind of small. I think we're going to let him grow back to be one of these big famous crappie like they got out here. So, kiss him goodbye. Need the net? Hang on.
We'll get him.
He broke off?
Grab that line. Whole time I let it slide through my hand.
Good one. Another nice one here at Reelfoot, y'all. Remember Blue Bank Resort? That's where you gotta go to get these nice fishes like this. There's people all over the lake fishing today that ain't catching nothing. See what happens when you take out a Blue Bank guide like David Blakley here? That's right, that's what I'm talking about.
Sir.
Thank you, man. Yes, sir, this is the fun right here. You know what's even gonna be funner? Eating them dudes now. Eating them.
Stuck in the mud. Let him sit up here, bro.
Right? What happened?
More like,
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
That'll be good on the dinner plate.
Yes, sir. Females. Nope, that's a male, ain't it?
Female.
Female, that's what I thought.
Neat.
Good shot. All right.
Nothing for the box. Yum in the tum-tum here at Reelfoot. Woohoo! Ain't even been here 5 minutes. Ah, you dirty dog.
To get off.
Lord, yeah, I couldn't pick
Oh,
him up. He
man.
was too heavy.
That was a nice one.
Another beautiful fish. Hold the rod a second,
Oh,
Ryan.
you made that fella in that fiberglass boat put a stop on the dime. Like a breakdown.
There they are. Another nice one.
Pound next year. Let him grow up, boy.
Thank you.
Save him for seed.
Another Reelfoot, nice one. Go, boy.
Oh, yeah, let me see that bug, boy.
There you go.
Now we might be in
Tear
something.
that ass up. Own it.
Now we might have something.
Okay, you're free. Now we're getting a little better.
2 for the price of 1. Yes, sir.
Yeah, buddy. Give me some of that. Hey, y'all, thanks for watching. Please take a look.
Here. Don't reel, son. Them big fish. Them big fish you can't reel like that. You can't reel. Oh, I told you that was a biggie. Did it break off? Yeah. He went that nose to reel and he didn't run. He didn't even check up. He did, whoop. Just sit that one back in the hole there till we get them all right.
Having trouble catching this one in here. All right, we got it. Hold that rod. We got bait, don't do nothing. Okay. We got the net right here. Nice little stripe.
Running, and I said, what?
I seen her going down.
I didn't have a clue what he was talking about.
Where's bad boy?
Little striper.
Striper, nice fat one too, boy.
striped bass, or yellow bass is what they call them over here in Tennessee. We call them stripers at home. Nice little chunker. Howdy folks, Bill Coomer, Wild Concept TV. This is our guide, David Blakley, from today. Man, we had a good time, but it was a little slow, wasn't it?
Yes, sir, it was.
Wasn't no pattern to it, but at least we come out with some decent fish here. Tell us about it. What'd you think?
Well, it started out a little slow.
Picked up?
Picked up probably about 10:30, 11 o'clock. We caught a few, started getting a little more. Just throughout the day, we ended up getting enough to get us a good mess.
Yeah, good. That'll be some good eating too now. We'll take care of them all here after a while. So folks, if you're ever over at Reelfoot Lake near Blue Bank Resort, pop in here, talk to Mr. David Blakley. I can promise you he'll put you on some fish.
You'll have fun.
Yeah, we had a good time, man. Thanks for taking care of Ryan and me and Ronnie and the rest of the crew, and we look forward to coming back and chasing them ducks in the fall.
Sound good.
Maybe deer too, I don't know. We'll talk to Mike about them, see what happens. So folks, if you need a good time, a good place to go, check out Blue Bank Resort on Reelfoot Lake in Tiptonville or Hornbeak, Tennessee. Thanks for watching today. Please take a look at us on Facebook. And as always, thanks for watching Wild Concept TV. We appreciate you. Howdy folks, Bill Coomer here, Blue Banks Resorts here at Reelfoot Lake. We got the littlest fisherman here. Tell him your name, man.
Aiden.
Aiden, you got some nice ones, man.
Thanks.
Are you having a good time here at Blue Bank Resort?
Yes, sir.
Yeah? Did you go out with a guide or did you just go by yourself?
A guide.
A guide. Who was your guide?
Hunter.
Hunter? Did you give him a big high five for getting all your fish?
Yes, sir.
How many did you guys catch today?
10.
10?
Yes,
All
sir.
right. At least you didn't get skunked, huh? All right, let me hold your fish for you a second. Now that you finally caught your fish, I'm going to teach you a crappie handshake, okay? All right, you just hold your arm out here like this. All right, now you pat on my arm as I'm patting on yours. Now give me 5. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Keep fishing, man.
Okay.
We need guys like you. All right, let you put these up. Thanks for showing them to us, okay? Howdy folks, Wild Bill Coomer of Wild Concept TV. Hey, we're sitting here with Mike Hayes, the owner of Blue Bank Resort. Hey man, we sure appreciate you having us come over and do the shoot here. It was beautiful, had a good time.
Glad to have you.
I see you guys work hard here to put all this nice stuff together like you got it.
Oh yeah, it's been a time this year trying to put everything together this winter. God, it's like it stayed winter all spring.
Fish been slow and winter just
we caught
decided to
big
hang
fish.
around. And
Caught some big fish, but it, all the fronts coming in, just, you didn't have many days you got to fish so far.
right. Oh, we had a good time. We're leaving with 28 decent crappies, so that ain't nothing to cry about. We caught some catfish. We caught some stripers. We had, and Delbert hooked a giant buffalo out there with a crappie jig. That's a first. So yeah, we had a good time. Tell me a little bit about the history of Blue Bank Resort.
Well, my great-grandfather came around this area around the late 1800s and was always out on the lake. And when he passed away, he left a little money to my grandmother, and she built one of the first hotels at Reelfoot in 1927.
Right.
She fed them in the morning, hooked them up with the guides, took them out. So we've been doing this since 1927 right here at Reelfoot.
So it's third generation almost.
Yeah, starting the fourth. My
Really?
sons are in business with me now. Always been in business. My father, he started in the 40s, 30s. 58, he built Blue Bank in another place, and when he passed away, '83, I came in and took over where he
Left off. I apologize for losing your father. I just lost mine here not too long ago. The place is beautiful. Amenities are all nice. You don't get much better the closer than this on the lake.
Oh no, most places have been 20 feet of the water. You pull your boat right up to your
And be honest with you, they don't look quite as nice as this does. You know what I mean? And they don't treat you as nice as what I heard. So I don't know. So folks, if you ever get to Reelfoot Lake and you need a great place to stay and a great place to fish and a dang fine good place to eat, come to Blue Bank Resort. I'm sure you'll be happy. Thanks a lot, man. We appreciate you. Hope to see you next fall for killing them ducks.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, go to Blue Bank, folks. Check it out.